Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the All-American Dynasty here on College Football 25 as we wrap up the final season of the All-American Dynasty. I know it's only been, this is the second season, I get it. But in 26, we will have more seasons because we'll get through them faster, so I promise that. But we take on Iowa in today's episode. It shouldn't be too much of a problem, but I mean, I can't say that they're 16th ranked right now. They have the same record as us. They're 6-1 as well. So maybe it is going to be a little bit more tricky, but the good thing is we are back at home in the comfort of the shoe. So it's not like we're going to have crowd noise or anything, but that still doesn't stop an upset from happening. We've jumped our way back up to the number 8 seed after losing, unfortunately, to Penn State on the road earlier in the season. I'm still not really over it, but it is what it is at the end of the day. And we got to keep winning if we want to play in the Big Ten Championship. So let's go and do that right now against the Hawkeyes. If you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go beat the Birds. Okay, Week 10 has arrived, and we are taking on Iowa at home. This is what the schedule looks like if you're curious about what has gone on. Obviously, we talked about the loss, unfortunately, a couple episodes ago to Penn State. Then we came back last episode, beat Michigan State. And now we take on Iowa. We have a big home stretch here, and it's pretty important because we take on some pretty tough teams, including undefeated number 3 ranked Nebraska. But the final 2 games of the year are going to be a little bit tricky, including undefeated Oregon. I mean, talk about a wild little meat grinder right here. Nebraska and Oregon, number 3, number 2. Who knows? It could be 1 and 2 by the time we get to those games. So it's going to be a little crazy the last couple games of the year. The recruiting class has gone pretty well. Unfortunately, these guys have now become irrelevant because this is the final season, so I was kind of hoping that this class would be really, really good and we would get some new fun guys to have to change their faces or change their names to, but unfortunately, those guys won't matter. But they'll matter in 26, that's for sure. Okay, let's get to the game. There's not really anything else to talk about. Should we change unis? We could change Iowa's unis. Let's just give them, I feel like I change them all the time. Let's give them just the regular ways. And we will rock with, let's go with the all Scarlet. I feel like we haven't rocked the all Scarlet in a while, so let's rock the all Scarlet. We'll take on Iowa. They're number 16 in the country, so it is a top 25 matchup of sorts. They have the same record as us. I'm just hoping that we come out there and we outclass them, because that is honestly what should happen.
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. We have a top 25 class between 2 of the best teams in the sport, and both hoping to enhance their postseason resume. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the 8th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Okay, we are starting with the football against Iowa. And we are going to try to take them down, maybe knock them out of the top 25, although I don't think a loss. I mean, it's their second loss of the year. I mean, I feel like it would take them out of the top 25. It'd probably be close. They'd probably fall to maybe like the mid-20s if they don't fall out of the top 25. You never know. But we need to just play our game. Just play our game. Run the football. Sometimes pass if the moment is right. And control the line of scrimmage, control the game, and we will come out of here with a victory. That's something we didn't do against Penn State. It's why we lost, really. Penn State was very frustrating. And it looks like they're going to play a lot of tight coverages, a lot of close up in the box action, but we'll just run right past it. I am very excited for College Football 26, by the way. We might as well talk about it. The trailer came out recently for College Football 26. I'm excited for it. Now, I'm not going to get my hopes up too much because the stuff that they showed in the gameplay trailer looked very similar to what College Football 25 is, and I'm not surprised by that by any means. I expected it to look very similar. I mean, it's what they started it 365 days ago, so it's not like they can do too many game-breaking changes because they're on the same engine and they're only got a year, less than a year, so it's not like they can do anything crazy. But it looks pretty good. I am intrigued to see the dynamic lighting. I heard that dynamic lighting is coming to the game. If you're not familiar with what dynamic lighting is or what it means that as you play the game, as you're playing a game, the time of day will change. So let's say you're playing a game at 3:30. That's a hospital ball for Steve Largent. Let's say you're playing a game at 3:30. So you'll start when the sun is out, and then probably by halftime it'll start to get a little bit darker. The sun will start to set, and then by the time you get to the fourth quarter, it'll be nighttime. It'll be dark. So that's a cool little feature. I'm surprised it wasn't in this game, College 125, but at least it's coming now in 26. So that's always pretty cool. They also have High School Road to Glory now, or at least you can start in high school. I heard it was optional. You could choose to skip the high school portion, which I don't know why you would want to, especially the first time around. Now that they added it back in, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just at least once to see what it's all about, because you get to pick your school. There's like a whole presentation about it where I think you even like toss the hats away that you don't choose. Like so obviously I want to at least one time see what it's all about. The new version of high school in Road to Glory. They also have more license to walkout songs like Enter Sandman for Virginia Tech, and I think there's one for what was the other team that has a walkout that they added? I can't remember exactly. I did see that pregame stuff has been changed. A few things have been changed, including Clemson's tradition where they get back on the bus after they're already in their uniforms, they're in their gear, and they walk out of the bus in their gear and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I saw some people were like complaining about that because they must not have known about the tradition, which to be fair, I didn't really know about the tradition either because I'm not a Clemson fan, so I didn't really pay too much attention to their pregame stuff. But it's pretty funny to see people like, oh no, the game sucks. They completely got it wrong. Why would they come out of the bus with their uniforms on and stuff? But the people quickly corrected them, saying that that's their thing, is that they go back on the bus after they've already gotten their jerseys and stuff on for some tradition thing. So I am excited about the new additions. I'm hoping that the major bugs that were in this game, like offensive line not blocking and different things among a bunch of other things that this game has problems with, I hope they're fixed. I doubt that they will be, but you always got to have a positive outlook, at least at the beginning, except for Madden. I never go into Madden thinking it's going to be good. At this point, they've kind of beaten me into submission at that point. I've given up on the fact that thinking that Madden's ever going to be good until they prove me wrong, which I hope that they do. But College Football 25 or 26 is still young, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt until they prove me wrong multiple times, like I'm sure they will. But for now, I'm excited for it. And obviously, I want to play with the new roster. I have seen a lot of people say that it's just a roster update for College Football 25, and that's the thing that people say with Madden too. So we'll see. It's going to be a good game still because it's going to have the same bones as this game. And this game overall is a very good game. If you compare it to Madden, obviously, it's leagues above Madden. That's obvious. Madden is just a horrible game in and out. They need to burn that thing to the ground and restart. But I'm not in control. This game's got some decent bones to work with. And like I said earlier, with the whole engine being on Frostbite and not having that much time to really do anything, that's a bad decision. That's a pick six. I knew I shouldn't have thrown that. See, that's the thing with me. I know that I shouldn't throw those passes, and yet I still throw them. I don't know why I do that. Oh, that's annoying. I just gave Iowa a free touchdown when they didn't deserve it. All right. Enough talk about College Football 26. I got to focus on the game now. Oh, that's stupid. Why did I throw that pass? That never is open. I throw that route all the time, and it's always covered exactly like that. That's a frustrating. That's a real. Those interceptions are the most frustrating because they're the interceptions that are the most avoidable. The ones that I know I shouldn't throw, and I know that I never would throw in a million years, and yet I do throw it anyway. So very annoying. We got to focus up here now. We got to focus up here and try to tie this back up because unfortunately we've just given Iowa the advantage. We had the advantage because we scored first, then they scored to tie it with the field goal, and then we had the advantage going back where we were hopefully going to score again. But now, especially with the second half right around the corner, they have the chance to take the big advantage. I'm hoping that doesn't happen here, although they are bringing a little bit of pressure here. I don't think Jarvis got that, and they're not going to count it. It becomes a big 4th and 1. I was hoping that they would count that down, but they called him short, and I'm going to have to get that away. Thankfully, Steve didn't get bumped too much. He's able to adjust and catch that ball. I thought he was going to get bumped there and he wasn't going to be able to catch it. That would have been super annoying. Super annoying. But he was able to catch it, so we don't have to worry about that. And now we need Joey Harrington to deliver an absolute bomb. He's not going to have it on that play, but Evan Ingram's going to break a tackle, get a couple of yards. I got to try to abuse their pressure. If they bring pressure and press up on the guys, I got to try to capitalize on that. I don't think I have anything open. I got to try to scramble here. Joey is able to get a yard out of that. Good for him. I'm kind of surprised he was able to get anything out of that. Didn't look like he was going to be able to. We have Ryan Broyles out on the field. I'm actually going to get this to Peyton Hillis because I felt like Peyton had the best chance to get the first down there. He was close. Do I try to... I can't run this now. We're going to switch this to the opposite side just to give me a little bit more space. This is very risky. This is very, very risky. But we're going to do it anyway. I pressed the wrong button. Come back to it, Tim Brown. It's incomplete. I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to hit circle because he was wide open, and yet I pressed square. Oh, man, I am not focused right now. My brain is not working. I saw that circle was so open, and I just pressed the wrong button. I pressed square. I knew that I wanted to press circle. My brain wanted to press circle, but my thumb pressed square for some reason. I am not in the game right now. I got to get my head in the game. I got to get my head in the game, man. What am I doing? It'll all work out, I guess, if we're able to stop him right here. He's going to check it down, stop him. How? How did he stay on his feet? Why does he get that animation? Why does the cut stick not work right there? Out of all the times for the cut stick to not work, that's the one time it needed it to. I guess we could try a hit stick, maybe pop the ball out. 3rd and 8, and he completes the pass. I'm not getting lucky right now. Luck is not on my side. I could really use a pick right there, and I'm not going to get it. Tank Carter just couldn't stay with him. He's not fast enough. Iowa is very dangerous right now. They could score and then go to the half and score again. I mean, that's the worst case scenario if we let them score twice on their last 2 possessions. Like if they score right here and then they get the ball back to start the second half and they score again, then the game is basically over at that point. Especially with the way that I'm playing. Oh, it's an unbelievable route. It's another decent hit, but he holds on to the football. Oh, I'm not feeling good about this. They call their first timeout. They call their first timeout. I am not feeling good about this at all. I feel like it's inevitable that they're going to score. Clowney with a sack. No, he somehow is able to get it away because of course he is. Of course he's able to roll out of that and find an open man. I can never just have the sack, can I? They're close to the end zone. Is he going to scramble? He's going to try. Pierre-Paul was right there to wrap him up. He's able to get the first down out of it, which he probably would have got the first down anyway. They don't use their timeout. They let this clock roll really far. Under 30 seconds to go. And that's going to be end zone. Stopped him. Denied him at the 1. He backed in because the way that we hit him with the hit stick kind of like turned his body. And he wasn't able to get the positioning. We need a big goal line stand right here. A big goal line stand. That's huge. Are they going to call the timeout? When are they going to call it? They're going to let this roll. Okay, here we go. This is a risky decision. They're going to throw it quick. It's a touchdown. Those routes are elite. Those routes are so elite for the AI. Oh, and Iowa has done exactly what I said they shouldn't be able to do. And that's score at the end of the first half. And now they're going to get the ball back to start the second half and score again. We are in so much danger. We are in so much danger. I'm just not focused for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's late. I don't know. We are just not. I'm not in the game right now. That throw on 4th down was so avoidable, and the fact that I pressed the wrong button is so annoying. We've got 2 seconds. We got to try to do something here. I guess we just try to lob it up to one of our guys and see what happens. Maybe something good. Oh, I tried, but Tim Brown couldn't get away from the dude for some reason, and we go back on defense here to start the second half. We are in danger, ladies and gentlemen. We are in danger of losing our second game of the year and being officially knocked out of the Big Ten championship. Because that would most certainly happen if we lose 2 games. I mean, Nebraska and Oregon are both undefeated right now. So if we lose our second game of the year, we can kiss the Big Ten championship goodbye. The playoffs would still be a chance. Even with 2 losses, we can make it as a playoff game. As a road, we'd have to be a road team. But the playoffs are still an opportunity. But I don't even want to think about that. We can still win this game. It's only 17-3. Although we're not going to be able to win this game if I can't get sacks, man. He's getting the ball away just right as I get there. That always happens, man. You should go back and watch. Like, pick a random gameplay video that I have on either Madden or College Football 25. Mostly College Football 25. And just pick a random spot. I guarantee you in that episode there will be a missed sack opportunity because the quarterback got it away right as I got there. Probably multiple times, too. It happens every single game, no matter what team I'm playing. I get very, very close. Like, I have the greatest rush of all time. Like, I'll win instantly off the line, and they'll just get it away before I can get there. It's so stupid. Thankfully, we were able to stop them from scoring again, because if they would have scored again, we would have been in so much danger. I mean, it would have been over. Like I said, that would have been game over. Thankfully, that didn't happen. And we can try and win this football game. But they're going to have to make me pass, which I don't really want to do. I'm going to try to scramble Joey Harrington. It wasn't really the right idea. I wanted to playmaker David Njoku up the field, but I wasn't sure it was going to give me the right playmaker because there was 2 guys in the area. So I wasn't sure it was going to give me the right one. Peyton Hillis, that's a solid run. I mean, if we're still able to run, that's going to be really helpful because running is our main offense. So if we still have a little bit of time, we can still run the ball. Handoff, Hillis. I got stopped immediately. Really? I couldn't get past that gap? I don't know about all that. All right, Jarvis is running the slot fade. Please get open, Jarvis. They're really covering that. Just hold on to it, Tim. All right. They were really watching the slot fade that time. They were ready for it. They've done their homework. I'm just hoping Tim Brown. I really need Tim Brown to win this route. And I need the safety not to follow. He's backing up. I got to get that away. Evan Ingram's going to catch and get away. Evan Ingram's a god. Okay. That worked. I really didn't think it was going to, but that worked. We still have time. Hand off to Hillis. I needed him to get more yards than that. I needed you to get more yards than that, Peyton. Can I fire that into Njoku? Yes, I can. He's going to have the same results up the field. Good job, David Njoku. That's a big one. We're going to run some hurry up here. Maybe call a run to Ricky Williams. I didn't realize Ricky was on the field. Ooh, the change of direction kind of hurt me there. Let's try drag unders. I tried this in the beginning of the game. It didn't really work all that well, but this time it might. Ryan Broyles, he's got a lot of room. Ryan Broyles, end zone, touchdown Buckeyes. This one's not over just yet. The freshman Ryan Broyles gets the job done. That's a big touchdown. It only took us 2 minutes. Did not take us that long at all to get on the board there. That really should be 17. Hate myself. All right. We've proven we can stop him. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's stop him right here. Force a punt or an interception or a fumble. I don't really care. As long as it ends with us getting the ball back and them having no points. That's a big first down. Loss of 3 on the read option. Jadeveon Clowney was not fooled. That's a great start to the drive. Here comes the second down. Quick throw. Broken tackle, but Fred Smoot's there to wrap him up. It's 3rd and 4. Okay. We need a big pass rush here. Erasmus James, I clown on you a lot, but I need a big pass rush here. Good spin move. And a big tackle, and we won the tackle battle. It's 4th and 5, or 4th and 3. I thought he was going to get pushed back a little further. It's 4th and 3. That's a big stand. We force the 3 and out and get the ball back. Okay. The life is starting to come back. Here we go. We're starting to rally. 1st and 10. And since we still have a lot of time left, we can go back to our offense, which is just run the ball. Try to confuse them. Handoff is to Peyton Hillis. He doesn't have that burst. He must be hurt with the... Yeah, he's got really bad wear and tear right now. All right, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. They want me to give him the ball on the Jets sweep. We'll try it. We'll try it. They're going to follow him. Hillis, I need to break that tackle. He just doesn't have it with the risk of injury, or with the wear and tear. It's killing him. He doesn't have that burst. And to be fair, he doesn't really have a burst when he's healthy. Oh, that's a bad throw. It's going to be caught. Okay, that's huge. I thought we were going to be behind with the drop. But he catches that. And it becomes a very risky 4th and 1. I really want to call a timeout here. Peyton Hillis is going to get it. Oh my God, I wanted to call a timeout so bad there. But I didn't want to waste my timeout because I wasn't sure if we're going to need him in the 4th quarter. Oh. I wanted to call a passing play. Oh, Hillis stays on his feet. Oh, he got wrapped up by the toe the last second. I thought he was going to stay on his feet and keep going. All right, we're moving the football. Going to hand that to Tim Brown. He's going to tank around, get a good job. Good job, Tim. We needed that. And now, thankfully, Ricky Williams is in. Give Peyton Hillis a little bit of a breather. And Ricky should have enough speed to get around. I don't know how those are possible. How is he able to catch him? He's blocking, or he's getting blocked, and he's able to just bounce off and immediately wrap up. Oh, I tried a truck stick. I got hit stick. Hit stuck? I don't even know. All right, a big 3rd and 1 as we are running down the 3rd quarter. Hand off to Hillis. He's going to get the first down and up to the 4. Hillis still on the field. Handoff. Hillis. Touchdown. We've tied it. Or in theory, we're down by 1. We got to make the extra point, obviously. Oh, we've tied it. We have tied this game at 17, boys. It is not over just yet. The defense has come up real clutch. The defense has come up real clutch with back-to-back 3 and outs. And the offense, I've locked in on offense. I'm locked in. All right, defense, give me one more 3 and out. All you need really is one more 3 and out. I can try to run the rest of the clock down. Just give me one more 3 and out. It doesn't even really have to be a 3 and out. I'll take just a regular punt as long as we get the ball back. That's a loss of 1. Tank Carter was right there. He wasn't fooled by the screen at all. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. We got one more quarter to play. We have tied this game at 17. When all hope was thought to be lost, we have fought back in this game and tied it. There's still quite a few undefeated teams left in the country. We, unfortunately, are not one of them anymore. But maybe that's for the best. That takes a lot of the pressure off. Or at least a little bit of the pressure for staying undefeated. We can kind of play a little looser, which I showed in this episode so far. Oh, it's an unbelievable route. Forces the 3rd and 1. I was hoping for a hit stick there. Maybe pop that ball out. I'm going to try for a blitz. It's a little bit of a bad idea, probably. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I've got such a mega brain. Oh, my God. The blitz works to perfection. I've got a gigantic brain. Oh, man. It worked. They will punt the ball back to the Ohio State University, and we will try to run this clock out. Now, it's unfortunate that we are this close to the end zone. Like, we're already around midfield, so we can't really run that much clock. But if we can take 2 or 3 minutes off this clock and score, that would be super awesome. And I'm going to have to take Peyton Hillis out of this game. I can't have him in this game right now. He is way too tired. He is way too tired. He's going to come out, and he's also going to come out of the other stuff as well. Sorry there, big dog. You don't have it. You don't have it. Okay. Got to get Ricky in there. Ricky's a little bit more fresh. He's a little faster. He's still got the same power as he runs for a first down there. That's big. That's a good start. Just keep pounding the rock. UConn just beat Virginia Tech, by the way, down the bottom of the screen, 51-17. If you saw that, that's crazy. UConn putting up big numbers on a well-known name in Virginia Tech. They might not be a powerhouse, but they're a well-known name. People know them. Another handoff. Oh, I tried to hurdle that, but I didn't hit it in time, and I just kind of fell over. All right, that didn't go too well. But we have already taken this down to under 3 minutes. So we are doing a beautiful job of draining the clock. Can I squeeze through there? I can, kind of. Get it to a 3rd and 1 situation. Ooh, Jonathan Stewart comes in. Kind of the forgotten running back of this tandem we've got. And Jonathan Stewart will get a lot of blocks and get up to the 17-yard line. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. We have drained this clock very well. We are doing a great job right now. I'd like to take maybe 1 or 2 more plays before even scoring here. But if we score, we score, I guess. That's a good run on first down. That gets us to the 4. That'll take us to under a minute and a half. We are looking real good, boys. Another handoff to Ricky, and Ricky is denied at the 1. Wow, I really thought he was going to get in there. That might be for the best, because now Iowa's using timeouts. Maybe it was for the best that he got stopped. I thought for sure he was getting in. Iowa uses their first of 3 timeouts. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. Handoff. Ricky is in, and we have the lead. For the first time since the first quarter when we kicked the field goal to go up 3-0, we have gotten our lead back. I mean, you got to be kidding me, man. 21 unanswered points. 21 unanswered points. And we have a minute 18 and 2 timeouts for Iowa to hold this victory. They need a touchdown to tie. Thank God they can't score a touchdown to win. It's a touchdown to tie and go to overtime. But the way our defense has played these final few plays, or final few drives, I'd be shocked if they scored. That is a huge Terrence Cody sack. I knew he came back for a good reason, and he plays a big role right there. Iowa uses their 2nd timeout. Iowa's in shambles right now. They're going to get that. He's going to get a big play because I went for the interception stupidly. I shouldn't have went for the interception there. They're not going to get the accelerated clock on them. They're not going to use their timeout either. But they are now under a minute. They're running out of time slowly. It's a 3rd and 10. Obviously, it's 4 down territory. They're gonna need it, though, because they get a huge play. Ed Reed just got burnt. He couldn't cover. All right, that's a good chunk of yards. And he got out of bounds, too. That's a really good play. Something we did not need. They're going to go a little bit. Keep him in bounds. Good job. 2nd and 4. They're going to run hurry up. Still not using that timeout. They're very... oh, they're going to spike it, it looks like. Yeah, they're going to waste a down to save their timeout. Interesting choice, but I mean, maybe we'll see what happens. We'll see if it works. Come on, Pierre-Paul. Pierre-Paul got pushed to the ground. They're going to go underneath on a check down. Give me a big hit stick. All right, whatever. And the final timeout has been used. That's actually really massive. That's actually really, really massive. If we can keep them in bounds, we might be able to get this to work. Terrence Cody almost got another huge sack. If that would... oh, the sack would have been massive. That might have been game-ending if Terrence Cody was able to get that sack. But they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Pierre-Paul trying to get there. The quarterback's going to scramble. He finds an open man. Keep him in bounds. Nope, he's going to run out of bounds. 3rd and 2, 22 seconds remain. They need a touchdown to tie. Field goal does nothing for them. Get pressure on the quarterback. Make him scramble. He's going to... no, he's going to throw it away. I thought he was going to take the first down. It's 4th and 2. This is the game right here. If we stop them, it's game over. If they get it, they got like one more play, maybe 2. They're going to go quick throw. Stop him. He got the first down. He got the first down. I feel like I should challenge that. Oh, that's crazy. I can't believe he actually got that. They're going to spike it. 6 seconds left. 6 seconds left. I'm going to tell my corners to play a little bit back, give a little bit of cushion. He's going to throw it away. 1 play remains. 2 seconds are left in the game. This is the final play of the game. I need a huge pass rush. We're not going to get it. Knock it down. No pass interference. That's the ball game, baby. And the Buckeyes survive. Let's go. 21 unanswered points. We went down 17-3 to start the second half, and we scored 21 unanswered points in the second half to get the victory. That's what happens when you lock in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. We will survive in Columbus. What a game. A tale of 2 halves, if I've ever seen one. That pick was so frustrating. It should never even happened. It should never even... I still don't even know why I pressed square. My thumb pressed the wrong button. That's all it is. That is a big, big win. Coming back down 17-3 to win 24-17. That's huge. Whew. I haven't had to work that hard for a win in a while. I'm glad we got it. All right. That is a big, big win. We will move on to the next game. And we get another commitment. It's 5-star defensive end Richard Hose. I got Hose. And he is committed to the program. It's always nice to get another 5-star out of the team, even though he's not going to matter in the grand scheme. But it's against... next episode is against 1-7 Indiana, as we jump from number 8 to number 4 in the country. That's kind of big. All right, another 5-star has been acquired. He's the number 3 player in the entire class. Nice to have. Trueblood is committed to NC State. We get a lockout. Excuse me. A lockout on Sammy Duvall. I think we're pretty much good. We might as well spend the points on these last remaining guys. We'll schedule a Nebraska visit. We'll get coach prestige. We'll put the full 65 on these last 2 remaining people, and then we will wrap up the video. All right, let's put the full 60. Actually, this guy we can put the full 75 on. So we'll change there. Put the full 75 on Sergio Prude. Hopefully he's not a prude. Our class currently stands at number 9 in the country with 6 5-stars and 3 4-stars. We'll see what it does at the end of the season. But that is going to do it for the video. What a win. What a massive, massive win. Coming back down 17-3 in the second half is crazy. 21 unanswered points to win it. We jumped number 4 in the country. We take on a god-awful Indiana team at home. So this should be a breeze next episode, but you never know. I mean, I thought the Iowa game was going to be a little bit easier, but I should have known. So Huge win, huge W. I'm glad we got it done. I was worried there. You might have seen it on my face. I was worried. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.